Okay, let's talk about the characters first because a lot of people keep asking me. So I rather make a video about this, right? Because it's very important. Some people might be free to play. They are thinking who to get. Should you pull for Yuri? Should you wait later on? Now again, right? We saw the patch notes the other day. Both of these characters, Yuri and GRANHILDR later, these are not limited characters. So you can still get them from the shop via the Powder of Hope. Okay, so depending on how much Powder of Hope you have. So there's something to keep in mind. So now let me jump into collection. We're going to check out the costume. I believe both of them should be there. So Yuri is somewhere here. Let me see if I can scroll it down. I believe both should be there, right? So Diana, Zenith, Yuri, second costume. I don't have Naruto's one. Alright, so Yuri one is actually really strong. She's a strong DPS, right? If you can see right here. Increase crit damage by 100% for 4 turns, right? And then she has this target evasion applied to yourself while the target evasion is maintained. You cannot become the main target from the enemy. And she is also going to deal 375% of attack, which is really high. So Yuri is actually really strong. In fact, she's so strong that the developers have to nerf her. Alright, if you guys didn't know, some of you guys might not be aware of that, but she got nerfed. I saw this one, right? So I do think she's worth pulling. Even though if you need a DPS, for sure she's going to be one that's very strong. You can see right here, right? So the Idol Yuri costume has usability feature, target avoidance, designed as a single hit dealer who cannot build chains, giving it a higher coefficient compared to other costumes. So she cannot, apparently she cannot build chains, right? However, the development team continued to conduct balance testing after the patch notes are announced. And we have concluded that some adjustments are necessary as a result of a final balance review. So they need to readjust it. So you can see what happens, right? They reduce the numbers. So at +0 is 375%, before that was 450%. 450% is really high, it's too high. The multiplier is really high. Considering that she can crit as well, this is not a fixed damage, right? So the final upgrade at +5 from 850% to 700%. Quite a significant nerf right there, but still, I don't think it's necessary because she will be too strong, right? She will be too broken in that sense. She's going to be a character that you can combo with her other costume. So this crit damage as well, +100%. You can basically activate this first, and then your other costume, this one, is so good because one of her costume give increased attack by 100%. One more costume give increased attack by crit damage, increased crit damage by 100%. So she literally have two costumes, both has a permanent buff and both also does damage. So she literally self-buff and she does a lot of damage, alright? A lot of damage. So I think Yuri is probably one of the top damage dealer right now. Right, if you're looking for, what's the type again? She is going to be a light, right? Yeah, she's a light type. So I think she replaced Justia, pretty much. If you have both costumes for Yuri, she pretty much is going to replace Justia in a lot of situations. She has insane tile range. She has insane, what do you call that? This is the X cross, and then she has the other one that is in a single line, right? Do I think this one is worth pulling? I would say at least get one copy. If you want to get +1, you can. +1 is a very good stopping point because it reduces the SP from a 4 SP to 3 SP. So if you can go for +1, that would be good. You can pull for one copy and then buy one more later using the Powder of Hope, right? So that's something to consider. I do think that she's going to be worth it. I saw the trailer yesterday, so let me give a little bit of quick analysis for GRANHILDR as well, right? So this is for Yuri, okay? Very cool idol Yuri. So you can see she attacks in the single tile. Alright, let's look at GRANHILDR, alright? So GRANHILDR, so she's going to be a defender. Okay, let's try and analyze what she does. So you can see right there, I think she heals herself, right? I'm trying to see what she do. She casts a spell. So it looks like she's a tank. Looks like she taunts. That's like a taunt symbol. I forgot what the other symbol is. This one is self-heal or something, I think. So that's going to be a new mechanic. So for GRANHILDR, now should you pull for GRANHILDR, right? So the truth is, with so many other tanks, it's going to depend on you, right? Because I think Glacier is really hard to beat. Energy Guard tank. Oh, that's an Energy Guard symbol. Glacier has 2 lives though. I think it's hard to beat Glacier as a tank. That's an Energy Shield. Alright, thanks for letting me know. So it's Taunt and Energy Shield. GB walking around. So do you need GRANHILDR for sure? Or is she a good character to pull? It depends on you, right? If you have Glacier, if you have Leclis, who else? Glacier, Leclis, Seer. I think those characters are going to be way better. But if you don't have any tank, I think new players can benefit from her for sure, right? You don't have a tank, so I'm pulling for her for sure. Yeah, that's fine. But based on my experience, I don't think Gran will be able to be meta. Again, I don't have analysis on the skill, but I can see that she has Energy Guard, she has Taunt, which is cool. Taunt is good, right? But is Taunt really needed though? Because in most PvE content, you're going to fight enemies that can do big AoE. The boss all can do big AoE. Taunt is just straight up useless for now. Alright, maybe in story, if you're trying to push to hard campaign, very hard campaign, yeah, Taunt is helpful there. In PvP, yes, for sure. But other than that, if you're looking at meta-wise, it's going to be something that you gotta ask yourself, do you need a defender? Because I think Seer, who's the other 2 again? I keep forgetting. Leclis and Glacier. Those are going to be the top ones. I think Glacier and Leclis are really strong. But, you know, depends on what other costumes she can get later on down the road as well. Because if I can see GRANHILDR getting two costume, then she can probably be really, really strong. Is Yuri good for a magic team? Yuri is not really, she doesn't really fit there, but I think she can do a lot of damage herself because she's self-buff to the point that you don't really need to rely on buffs as much. But that's something that I'll have to experiment with a little bit and see. Oh no, you still need Arenas for the crit rate at least, right? Unless you have Helena that can give a bunch of crit rate. Damn. Wait, I like her pose actually. Look at the pose. Okay. Chiharu Hokaze. I think she's quite a famous VA, right? But yeah, this is pretty cool. Hope she can do counter attack as well. Counter attack is really good, right? For PvP. New event. Exodus last night. So this one you can now destroy the pot. Ooh. Alright, we're gonna try this after this. And yes, boosting mission, guys. It looks like some tickets there, some gems there. Make sure we are getting all of those as well. Yeah, so those are the rewards. So yeah, I think for now, Yuri seems like a better pull overall. If you're looking to pull for one character and one character only. Because GRANHILDR is not here yet and I can't check her in the game.